Hey guys, welcome back. It is Four Towers Films and
Doug 218. What's going on, guys?
it is Masterchef Canada season number 6, episode number 10 or 11. One of the two. I'll let you know. It is the final Mystery Box Challenge and we are in the semifinals. So we are down to Andre, Jennifer, and Josh. So after the elimination challenge of this, we are down to 2 going into the finale. So our first Mystery Box Challenge actually had a special guest, and the special guest was Tessa Virtue. For all of you who may not know, you might know her as the ice dancer, Canadian ice dancer, with her partner Scott Moyer, they won the gold, I think 3 times, Olympic gold, and they're like 5-time world champions, I believe.
Yeah.
For ice dance. They're phenomenal. If you haven't watched them, check them out. So, the competition for the Mystery Box Challenge was fire and ice, because they always say Tessa and Scott bring fire and ice to the routines when they're on the ice.
And the concept had to be applied to the dish.
So they had to have an ice kind of component and a fire type component.
So,
and also Tessa was saying that she actually liked to know, they actually gave them kind of free reign to do whatever dish they wanted to do.
But she also wanted the story behind it.
Well, she wanted the story behind it. They gave them free reign to do what they wanted to do, and she wanted to know the story of why they chose that dish, why that was important to them, and why they kind of executed it that way.
That's kind of a neat idea if you think about it.
Yeah, well, because usually, with a lot of artists, and cooks are artists too, chefs are artists, they do have inspirations and why they create dishes the way they do, or how they make them the way they are, why they cook something the way they do. And so it can be very inspiring and very interesting to know what the background is on that particular dish. So the cooks got to cooking, and they all had really intricate things that they did. I mean, you would think these were trained cooks, chefs. I mean, it's phenomenal what they did.
So Jennifer did it was her father's favorite birthday food.
Right.
Bacon
he always had a rum and coke for his birthday, and so she wanted to incorporate that into the dish.
And bacon wrapped scallops. It included a rum and cola glaze, which that's kind of a neat idea.
Yeah.
It
does actually work well as a glaze.
And something I never thought anyone would have the guts to do: Dulce ice cream.
That was her ice component. She actually put Dulce, which is seaweed, a form of seaweed, and she put it with cream into a bowl, and then mix them up in that, and then put the whole thing into liquid nitrogen and form these little balls, little ice cream balls. And even Claudio said he's never had Dulce ice cream before, and he said it was because the taste came through, but it didn't taste seaweedy, you know what I mean? It tasted good. It really matched the dish. He really was impressed by that. And she also made a snow too.
Okay. Josh did a duck. It was
very good, and they liked her dish very well. They thought it worked well, and she actually made, I forget what it was made out of. It was out of a wax and a candle. She rolled it up and she lit it, and inside, when it melted, it became a sauce.
Oh wow!
It was really pretty.
So Josh did a duck plate with a smoking puck.
Yes.
And a frozen vinaigrette for a salad.
And he'd never grilled duck before.
And duck's tricky. It's a very lean bird, and you go.
But he said he wasn't coming there to really. He wanted to be there to win. So he was going to take risks to get there to win.
Then
and he did.
Andre, he did something.
I forget what was his ice component.
Let's see. I don't know what his ice.
I forget what Josh's ice component was, because the
Josh's ice component was the frozen vinaigrette.
Right. Okay.
Then we have, last but not least, Andre. He did something that hadn't been seen on the show before: a Japanese grill platter using a fire pit
Yeah, that's really cool.
And
he actually grilled it over the flame.
and exploding leaves.
Yeah, he took siso leaves, and he dunked them into liquid nitrogen. Like he did this right. That this was the only ice component over the dish, and he had beside it. It looked like a fire pit beside where his main dish was. And he took the leaves, and then he just did the clapped like that, and they just sprinkled fell onto the plate. It looked really neat.
Wow.
They were very impressed by that. It looked really cool.
Well, his steak was phenomenal, and
they said it was perfect cook, and they loved the taste. They actually loved all of them.
Yeah.
Really, there was they nitpicked a little bit with Josh, but it wasn't a lot. And I'm not sure if it was Andre or if it was Josh who I think had a biscuit or something, or that might have been in the elimination that didn't make the plate. But
they said Jennifer's plate kind of looked hodgepodge, a little bit messy.
Although a couple of them did like it, I think Alvin liked it.
But they said the flavors were there, though.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So in the end, Andre won the mystery box challenge, and he was saying when they pick him up and they talked about it afterward, he was saying that would be something really special to win the very last mystery box challenge before the finale. So, and he did. So he didn't get immunity because now they're fighting to get into the finals. So
immunity's gone.
Actually, I haven't even had immunity in the last few episodes. So. But he did get the opportunity to choose who got to cook what. And this time, it was 3 different cheeses. One was blue cheese. Another was Avonlea cheddar, which is from PEI. And then the other was
goat cheese.
Goat cheese. He picked the goat cheese.
This coming from
because he liked the texture and he was more used to it.
This coming from a man that's lactose intolerant.
He can't eat it. He can't taste any of it, and he's lactose intolerant. So he can't even try what the cheese component is.
Because it will make him violently sick.
Sure. Or give him intense pain. So we're not sure how lactose intolerant he is, but it could be serious. So he gave Jennifer the Avonlea cheddar, and he gave the blue cheese to Josh.
Do you think that he did that as a ploy, give Jennifer an easy cheese?
Yes, that's exactly what he said, actually. He thought, because blue cheese can be very strong and overpowering, so he didn't think Josh could compensate for that. And that's why he gave it to Josh, so that he probably put too many flavors in, kind of thing, and it would just
kill it.
It would kill it. Although blue cheese is pretty strong. If you've ever had it, it's strong cheese. Yeah. And then cheddar's a lot easier to work with. And Avonlea cheese is a little different than normal cheddars. It actually kind of has a potato-y flavor to it, so it's not quite like maybe a cheddar you're used to getting in the grocery store. It has almost a potato-y-ish. It's very earthy flavored. So
I'm intrigued.
Yeah. Try it. It's very different, and she even said that. So cheddar's supposed to be one of the easier cheese to work with, but as a lot of chefs say, sometimes the easier actually can be more difficult because how do you elevate easy?
Yeah.
And not lose the flavor of the cheddar. So
exactly.
And he did say that because he thought she'll think really intricately, and he thought she might lose the flavor of the cheddar. So he definitely did that on purpose.
Okay, so the final challenge is off and running. So
and they got 75 minutes to do their dish.
So Jennifer aimed for French cheese puffs.
She actually did 3 dishes. She did a cheese puff, which was savory.
And a broccoli and cheese.
She did a broccoli and cheese.
And a tarte tatin.
And they wondered if that was really Masterchef enough, if it was too easy of a dish. And they also said when she was actually taking it out, some of the apple I think she used got stuck.
Oh no!
To the plate with her tartan.
Yeah.
It got stuck, but she actually saved it. Didn't look like it got stuck at all. So she did a very good job at saving that. They did like it, but Claudia said with the puffs, the cheese puffs, that there wasn't enough cheddar flavor in it. So
Josh, he did a blue cheese dip that he turned into a soup.
Which I thought was too thin.
A butternut squash and blue cheese ravioli.
Which they said was okay.
And a blue cheese cheesecake.
Right.
Okay.
They like the cheesecake the best, actually.
Wow.
They had the right amount of crust, and they liked the flavor of the cheesecake. The soup they thought was a little too thin, and Michael was saying that maybe if you add like more onions and things like that, it would up the viscosity or thickness of the soup. So he thought it was a little too thin, the soup, and then the flavor they liked, but it was just the texture, and the ravioli they liked, but I think the flavor wasn't blue cheese enough for them. Like the cheese, the flavor didn't quite come through
Makes
enough.
sense.
So, but they liked most of the dish. Like and they actually went to him when he was cooking, and they said that they're worried that he's going to have enough time to do all three dishes. They're all intricate dishes.
He is another one that struggled with time.
A little bit, yeah. But you know, he did it, but he might have had some, and maybe that's why he had some issues with technical issues with it, because of maybe time.
Then it was Andre. He did a mushroom macaroni and cheese, a Brussels sprout and goat cheese salad, and a pear and goat cheese mousseline. Now, like we said, Josh, as you usually had issues with time management, but this time it was Andre.
Usually doesn't, but he did this time.
And he forgot to put the puff pastry.
Yes, that's where he forgot the pastry. Right. He ran out of time to do so. So he struggled a little bit with his dish.
So,
but they did like it. They thought the cook was good. The flavors were there. Like you could taste the goat cheese was very creamy, and they said, you you could tell, he's comfortable with it, even though he did say he can't taste it. And he said that he's lactose intolerant. I can't taste it. Like, so you couldn't taste that part of the dish. So they always find that very impressive that they're able to get those kind of flavors out of those dishes when they can't taste it because of allergies or whatnot.
Or when a vegetarian has to cook meat.
Although I have noticed some vegetarians will try it just as they cook it, but other ones won't, and we're still able to nail the cook or nail the flavoring on like seasoning on the meat, which is interesting when you don't taste it. But they thought its dish was very good, so it didn't actually hurt him really, the missing out on the biscuit.
So the judges deliberate. And the first one through to the finale is
Jennifer. She got through. They liked what she did. Yes, the cheese puff didn't quite have enough cheddar flavor to them, but they had enough, and they liked the dip that she made because she almost made like a chip and dip kind of thing. They liked her rum and coke glaze. Yeah, and they liked the tartan, and so she did enough to get through.
So she had enough redeeming.
Oh yeah, they thought she was very good.
And the second
person who got through was Andre. And they gave them their chef coats, which they will use in the next cook for the finale. So Josh ended up being eliminated. But we were saying we're not really surprised that it was these two in the finale.
Because you could see it from early on.
They were two of the front runners from pretty early on.
Oh, yes.
So we had a feeling it probably ended up being. Maybe you guys did. If you did too, let us know. We're pretty sure it was going to be Jennifer and Andre. So Josh went home, and they showed the montage of his journey. So Josh was eliminated. So next week is the finale.
The final cook.
The final cook, and to crown the winner of Masterchef Canada season number 6.
One cook takes it all.
One cook takes it all, and I mean it can change their lives. If you watch any of them, you see what a lot of them are doing now, and they're doing a lot of things.
Yes, exactly.
So pretty neat.
So it should be an exciting episode next week.
I think so, and it will be the finale. So hopefully you will join us for the finale of Masterchef Canada season number 6. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload the finale of Masterchef Canada. Don't forget I do other reality shows. And now Masterchef USA has started, which we are doing too. So if you want to follow along, head over to Masterchef Canada, or Masterchef 10 it's called. And that is the new Masterchef USA. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next week. Have a great week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.